Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer! No. Move, I'm steering! Ow! Jeez, May! I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Oh boy. Woo! Here we go. Hey, look at this! Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump? Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Oh yeah, that's back in the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out though. Go nuts. It's actually probably only a mile or so from Miss Miranda's house. Back up the hills? All kinds of stuff up there. Well, I'm gonna try and avoid any basements or corpse husbands. Co-signed? Sure. Spectral happenings at Possum Jump. Two local sweethearts were startled this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooden overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 a.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappear. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the Great Hide, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the state forest hill, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. What the fuck is a Possum Massacre? The Stanley T. Possum statue is officially open to the public, and we have to say we are smitten. For 2 cents, one can enter Stanley and spend quite a lovely time looking for possum springs of yesteryear in the museum, enjoying some popped corn and fresh lemonade. Poppet corn. And fresh lemonade in the snack parlor, decorated with Tiffany glass electric lights, before heading up to a full 10 feet to see the sight of our beloved town through the eyes of this grained possum. Sure. There is even a beautiful train diorama that will delight both young and old. We predict Stanley T. Possum will be a sight that all passing through our town will desire to behold, and will be sure to draw many crowds. Apparently that didn't work out so well, because apparently this town is dying. Lumber's on strike. What? Hang on. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Underground gases afflict many. The house on Larch Street have been evacuated after discovery of gas buildup in the basement was found to have led to hallucinations and scattered members of the household. For the past several weeks, residents have been complaining of family members who began hearing voices or seeing things that were not there. This is sounding kind of bad. It is bad. It was bad. One older woman was found to have having an animated discussion with an empty chair. When pressed, she calmly explained that she was talking to her sister, who passed away some 50 years ago. 2 nights ago, the son of Carlson Zimmer ran out of the house and leapt into Cooper's Pond, a mile away from the road. What? Moments before this, the child had been readying for bed, and according to another sibling, becoming increasingly agitated. The last words he uttered were about some sort of song before he dashed out of the house and into the night where his watery grave awaited him. He died? This last event persuaded residents to request help from officials to see if this is related to the St. Lovren's Lantern, a phenomenon where exposure to specific underground gases lead certain victims to experience waking dreams, auditory hallucinations, and sense of unseen presences. Preliminary tests indicate that gas is present in homes, and the mining officials are removing the residents until more tests can be completed. So there's gases. Well, I mean, there's gases underneath the ground. It's not exactly random. Strike lumbers on. The strike is now in its 30th day with no end in sight. The bosses have refused to meet, the miners saying their demands are too fantastical. The miners claim that they are only asking their bosses to adhere to the safety standards that are already in law. The National Guard was called, that's not a good sign, was called in after last week's scuffle, and Colson's Coke Works union has joined the cause, which has caused an uptick in national press arriving on the site. The women's camp has expanded into services from serving meals to banning any non-union miners from entering the mine. So far, they have been successful in both ventures. That doesn't look interesting. Sound off opinion line. We would like to remind the men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalk. This unsanitary habit is unseemly and beneath you. Parents, please be sure your daughter is not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. How far back is this? I do not think we need to remind you which road of brimstone is temporarily fashion trend. Which road of... Wait, hang on. I don't think we need to remind you which road of brimstone this temporary fashion trend will lead your dear daughters down. I didn't know that was the thing. I have been witnessing more and more teenage girls coming into our town on Saturday nights unchaperoned using vulgar slang terms, certainly unfit for me to print here, on blocking the sidewalks by walking arm in arm. They are loud and also flirt with boys unabashedly while smoking cigarettes. These young ladies need to be stopped before our young ladies get any ideas or our boys fall within the wrong girl. Oh boy. Young men have been seen around Possum Springs engaging in ridiculous behavior of wearing mismatched patterns in their suits. This type of outfit may be all the rage in Bright Harbor, but good luck getting any respectable businessmen around here to employ you. You look like rabid clowns. Oh my god. Councilman have plans for Third Street is a joke. What else is there to say? Oh, we got another one. Hey. Ghost spotted. Historical Society. Yeah, I've never been there. You didn't go back in school? I think this was when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, I mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the old miner owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. No. Elementary school kids are still there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Oh well, so we're checking out. Let's see. Ghostly rumors haunt new historical society. My wrist just popped, but that felt wonderful. The Possum Springs Historical Society conversions of this something house into its new headquarters and educational center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jed Newseman has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours doing my work, and I'd hear someone walk around trying doorknobs. I come out to see who's fooling, but there's nobody never there. Never nobody there. I can read, says Newseman. Trying to get this map room operational for children, all the while I'm looking over my shoulder expecting to see God knows what. Is the O taken out and put in a dash? Anyway, Mr. Newseman has previously requested to work only daylight hours where the other staff were present in the building, but even that proved to be too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits areas anymore. I don't go up to past the second floor, and I only go to the offices. I know the others laugh. I say I'm seeing Little Joe or something, but they can all go spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, I almost said uneducated, but whatever, was a local ghost story popular some years ago. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Newseman's claims at this time. Okay. Whoa, Deep Hollow County mourns. The final group of bodies from the 1880 explosion have been recovered. 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of the tragedy, these 5 men bring the toll of dead to 112. Scheiße. 2 of the men, Anderson Pine and Henry Harvey. Isn't Casey's last name Harvey? Were the ones who set off the explosion. Why? Although mine bosses have been informed that the gas pockets were present in the section, they elected not to inform Pine and Harvey of the possible danger. The other 3 bodies belong to Peter Belsol, Christian Standoff, and Peter... Nope. Peter's funeral arrangements have been handled by Father Litz, as the man's widow has returned to Hungary with his 2 orphans. Oh boy. It's strange but true, a tale of teeth. Bad bosses figure heavily into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret society is no exception. The story goes, in 1870, a local mine boss was scamming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything with many a slur and punched the miner's leader, Daniel Glace, in the face. That horribly rhymed, but okay. Causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. That sucks. The miners knew how much Daniel's tooth meant to him, and they descended upon the boss. A few held the boss down, while the others removed all his teeth with pliers. Oh, God! No, thank you. No! The teeth were passed out. Oh, God. Were passed out to the miners. And the secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interests. Membership was based on owning one of the teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. The symbols were used around a coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. His boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers in fear of implicating himself. When died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies before going out for retribution. All would gather around, place their teeth in sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, the tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of the members in jail would be left in their sockets until their facets were faced with the side. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant from one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange but true. Yeah. Okay. Events. Don't care. No, we've already seen that. Tragedy at Stanford Mine. Explosion occurred at 6:20 a.m. at the Stanford Mine. All work has ceased while men attempt to rescue any survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled out along with 20 dead. Oh, God. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine. Only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped, and the next group of men plummeted to their death. So far, hopes of finding more survivors is low. The main path of the tunnel caved in due to the explosion, and survivors are still attempting to piece together exactly where everyone was during the accident. Jesus Christ. I've already read that. Samuel Coulson has purchased 10 acres of land on the outskirts of Possum Spring. When we inquired as to what Mr. Coulson would be using the land for, he would only remark that what was coming here would both delight young and old for years to come. We're very anxious but delighted. I wonder if that was like this thing. Local ghost, Little Joe added it again. Oh, look! Scottish, Scooch so I can see. Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make all of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. That's actually pretty good. Okay, well that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie? Also, is that it? No, I'm gonna look at more stuff. As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up in any census survey. Little Joe, presumably the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in the mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of a whimsical and weird member of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in an old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest grave in Deep Hollow County. Can't read. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local youth, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting a large iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill a small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up the patrol in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers. You may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Oh no! Strike. Strike at Stanford Mine has been called. The idea first arose after the memorial of the 1888 explosion victims. Miners gathered in the home of Arthur Borowski. To continue the memorial of their friends. They also began recounting all the promises the Bosons had regained on this past year, including basic safety measures to avoid another explosion. A group of 20 miners entered the mines to begin the strike, and 30 more joined them before morning. All work has been stopped at the mine, and the miners are now striking 8-hour shifts. Their wives and children have begun to bring them food and water for the men. The bosses have stated that the miners are safer than they were a year ago, and there's no need to act in this manner. The old Pickaxe hardware store is set to have its grand opening this Saturday. We received a sneak peek of the store yesterday, and our town will benefit greatly from its new addition. Rory Berg is bringing 25 years of building experience to his new venture and has stocked the shelves with all nuts, bolts, and nails you would need for any project, plus the latest tools. Stop by to see the latest trends of everything from handsaws to hammers. Best of luck to you, Mr. Bergs. No ghosts to be found here. The way you say ghosts, it sounds like you don't believe me. I thought she was going to say something about, the fact that it's the old pickaxe and that's where she works. Oh, found the massacre article. Severe violence broke out at the Stanford mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talk and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown and the National Guard and strike breakers opened fire on the crowd. After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed. 9 miners are dead, with a dozen were injured. A young brother and sister were also shot dead as they were delivering packages of food to their father and uncle who were on strike when the shooting broke out. The photograph of the two children aged 7 and 9 were shot in cold blood has circulated far outside our little county. The horrendous act led to a personal visit from the governor to the strike site to meet with strikers. Independent inspectors were also brought in and talks finally began. 45 days since the start of the strike. The bosses have agreed to comply with the current safety standards and to honor the demands of the miners. Holy shit! This one? No ghost. But you're not. This is Boston Massacre! I'm sorry, that would draw my interest. Is there anything else? I think that's it. No, we've already read that one. Oh, the Stanley T. Possum statue, known to the residents as Posse, is finally slated for demolition. Posse closed in 1967. Richard Coulson, son of Samuel, had hopes of refurbishing the statue for new generations. Posse stood silent for close to 60 years, witnessing the beginnings of the demise of the railroad, the miners, and the coke works that ushered in its existence. Teens and other vandals broke into Posse over the year, and climbing up through Posse became a rite of passage for many young people in the area. Residents have been torn over what to do with their beloved but derelict structure over the years, but 3 years ago, pressure began mounting to have it torn down. The storm knocked off Posse's ears, and the next year Ralph Jenkins fell from the staircase and broke both legs. Samantha... Wait, is it Samantha? Okay, well, Richard Coulson's the son. Samantha Coulson, Glick, daughter of Richard, finally agreed that it was time for Posse to go. The demolition will begin at 12 p.m. on Saturday, and viewing areas will be set up at a safe distance. Why would you want to watch that? Okay, that's... Yeah, I guess I'm done. That was a lot of reading. My throat hurts. We got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I don't choose to be born in this society. Okay, well, you have... okay, well, I have, a job. So I can't drive you around to all these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool! I'll see if Greg wants to go to the other two. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past, doesn't mean it's going to happen again, and it's going to happen again. Sorry. Keep burping. Hey, nerd, ever heard of that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we were living in caves? Calves. Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Whoa. Is that Selmer's? Ahem. What is... Shh. Is that Miss Quincy? Oh, wow, I haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of a badass. The school district did not fund the arts program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher's survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Thank you all for coming to this second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Do you want to stick around for this? Yeah? I want to see Selmer's. Tonight we have a new poems for myself and Fisherman Jones and Selma Ann Foster. Or I think I totally mispronounced that, but too late, can't go back. I will start us off with one of my own. They don't actually pay her in string, right? Yes, mate, they literally pay her in string. I was just joking. Right. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student, the subject of my stories. I tell my friends back home when they ask about life out here in the sticks. It's you. I worry. At the end of my life, you'll be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you. Brian? Thanks, everyone. No kidding. At least she's blowing off some steam. Up next, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short, though. 2 poems! Take it away. Hi, folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel Eels. Oh, I remember him! I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time, born in muck and raised in slime. But neither do you know the paths I've trudged, so it's hardly your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. The next one is shorter. This is called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frogs swim in the dark. Must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do I know? Amphibie? What? That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. He definitely talks to the actual fish. Oh, most definitely. Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forrester. There we go. Yay, Selmers! Thanks, May. You know her? Oh. That's a female? I thought it was a dude. I didn't see the skirt! I didn't know! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! No, I'm a shitty person. I'm sorry. Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes all these funny, dorky, short poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. Haha! She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone in the air like a flare, but a prayer, but no reception. I run on the internet, baby-faced boy billionaire. Phone apps so made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole family ever has. World where house-buying jobs become rent-paying jobs, become living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money is access to population, to politicians waiting for us to die, lead us to our water, alcohol, and painkillers. Replace my job with an app, replace my dreams of a house and a yard, with a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck in my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement, they're in the house in the yard. Some night I will catch a bus to the west coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. That wasn't very funny. Holy shit. Wow. Damn. She rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone. Is she always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selmers. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write it hers? Nice work, Selmers. I don't like that name. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? I didn't know that was a girl. I'm a shitty person. Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so, did you find anything out about your ghost? Yeah! Tell him, Pay. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about ghosts. Not just any ghost, Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were afraid of this ghost. Like, filled with dread and shit. I'm terrified! Okay. So I mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up. Share custody of you and your ghost. What places were you thinking about? The graveyard. I call that one. It's closed and not legal. Is there an illegal one? I can't talk. Sure is, the Historical Society. You know, you don't have to, like, break in. The people there get paid to show it to you. She just, like, ruined the mood. Anyway. I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. So what do I get stuck with? Possum Jump. Oh, he's happy. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to, like, actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. What a great combination. Ta-da! It's Selmers, a good poet. Thought if I die, Selmers should write a poem about it. Excellent. I like it. Erg. Yeah, seems like that's going around. The erg. Yeppers. So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Yeah. I thought you two were getting along. We are. Just a bump. You two. Always two alike. I guess. I get your chill and her smart-assness. I just hate to see you two go out the outs again. That'll be fine, we're cool. I'm gonna go to bed. This has been a really very weird day. Not really weird. No one else was kidnapped, thank God. What's going on in the world of this? Oh, God, everyone wants to talk to me. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up on a map, and it seems like it's a pretty straight shot to the Possum Jump. Okay, great. We never really got a chance to hang out. It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. Night, sir. Tips hat. Oh, he's so classy. I love him. Yo, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's really old, but then they did this big renovation. Oh, really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but old stuff like that just got torn up seems like ghost central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and then someone puts in a pool where you died or something. Haunted pools would be actually scary. I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. Hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights this week. I don't know. Thanks, Bae. Don't thank me too hard. I'm going there, and it's like right down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case, you are so incredibly welcome, and also you better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. Falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if I was grouched. It's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? LOL. Going to bed. Going to sleep. Bedtime. Yes. I'm gonna get another crazy dream. I'm gonna get another crazy dream. Well, crap. Whoa! What the fuck? Is that a fish? Oh, okay. Oh, God. Okay. Gonna fall down. What the fuck was that? That's a dead body. Is that Bay? Why is there a dead body? Oh, I'm falling. Oh gosh. What the hell? Hi, Greg? Is that Greg? Are we in water? What's happening? Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay. It's a fish. What is happening? Oh, it's a big fish. Oh, don't eat me. Ah! I don't like this. Oh, this is scary. Is it up here? Oh, I'm lost. Oh no, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Ah, no, I just lost everything. Ah, shit. God damn it. Oh, is that Angus? Oh no, is that Angus? Oh no. Oh, Angus, no. Oh. Greg, stop smoking your cigar or cigarette or whatever to help your boyfriend. I'm pretty sure he's drowning. Ah. Oh, there's two there. Ow, my ears. Oh. That wasn't the... What? That's not normal. That's not the normal thing. What the hell? Where's my guitar riff?